Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a 30% tariff on imports from the European Union and Mexico, set to take effect on August 1st. The move comes after weeks of stalled negotiations with key U.S. allies. Trump made the announcement in formal letters to EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. These tariffs are part of a broader escalation. 23 countries, including Canada, Japan, Brazil, and South Korea, have received similar letters with tariff rates ranging from 20 to 50%. A separate 50% tariff on copper imports has also been announced, alongside existing duties of 50% on steel and aluminum and 25% on auto imports. Trump claims that tariffs are necessary to reduce trade deficits and secure more favorable trade deals. The tariff threat has triggered swift and critical responses from allies. The European Union called the 30% tariff unfair and disruptive, warning of retaliatory countermeasures if a resolution isn't reached by August. Germany is urging a quick deal to protect its export-heavy economy, while France cautions against agreeing to U.S.-favored terms. Mexico, whose economy is tightly integrated with the U.S., exporting over 80% of its goods north, called the move unjustified, especially as fentanyl trafficking was cited as a reason, despite higher seizures at the Mexican border. So far, the U.S. has only reached early-stage trade frameworks with the U.K., China, and Vietnam, despite promising new deals during a 90-day tariff pause in April. The economic fallout from Trump's renewed tariff push is beginning to show. The U.S. merchandise trade deficit with the EU stood at $235 billion in 2024, prompting the White House to demand zero tariffs from Europe. According to the European Central Bank, a 20% U.S. tariff could lower Eurozone growth by 1 percentage point by 2027. The bank did not model for a 30% rate. Now, customs duties revenue in the U.S. has already surpassed $100 billion this fiscal year. Financial markets are now on alert. Analysts expect pressure on the euro and Mexican peso, while some allies, including Japan and Canada, are rethinking their security dependence on the U.S. With just 3 weeks to go before the August 1st deadline, trading partners are weighing whether Trump's moves are a hardline stance or a negotiating tactic aimed at final concessions.